Okay, so today I'm going to be doing my everyday makeup look. All the products that I'm using in this video are all my holy grail favorite go-to everyday makeup products. And this look here is the look that I do the most often. It's my go-to makeup look, my everyday makeup look, the look that never ever ever fails me. And yeah, if you like this look and you want to see how I do it, then please keep watching. Okay, so the first thing I do after my face has been washed and moisturized and everything, I'm going to prime my face, and I'm going to use this primer from Benefit Cosmetics. Next, I'm going to take my foundation, and the foundation I use every single day, my favorite go-to foundation is a drugstore foundation, and it's from CoverGirl. It's the Outlast Stay Fabulous foundation. I'm in the shade Medium Beige, and I just put it on my face this way. Oops. And then to blend that in, I'm going to be using my Morphe MB8 brush, and I'm just going to buff it into my face. And I'm not rubbing it, I'm really just taking this brush and like patting it in. Okay, and then once I'm done with my foundation, I'm going to go in with my concealer. This one is my all-time favorite concealer. It's from Makeup Forever. It's the Ultra HD Invisible Cover Concealer. I don't know what color it's in because the little number rubbed off, so it is definitely one of the lighter shades though. But this stuff is so awesome. So I just squeeze a little bit out and then put a couple dots right under my eye. And then to blend in that concealer, I'm going to use my Morphe E8 brush. And then with the amount that I put on my forehead, whatever product is left, I'm able to spread it down along the bridge of my nose because I just wanted to highlight the highest points of my face and also conceal under my eyes because we all know I have those dark ass bags under my eyes. That's what happens, mom life. Okay, so now I'm going to contour my face, and to do that I'm going to be using the Hoola Benefit bronzer. This is a matte bronzer. It's my favorite one. As you can see, I'm almost out. So sad day. And I'm just going to be using this little brush. It's very dirty. Don't judge it. Oops. This is the brush that came in here, and I really like it because I'm able to place the product exactly where I want it, and that would be right here, right under my cheekbone. And I'm just lightly blending this in. Now I'm going to go back in with the same Hoola bronzer and this bronzing brush, and I'm going to add a little bit of bronzer to my jawline. And then drag it down a little on my neck just to kind of blend everything, want some even color. And then I'm going to go back in with just a little bit of product and kind of just blend out this and warm up the rest of my face. Just really take it all over. And then up here again, just kind of blend everything out. I also go back in with this little guy and just take some along my nose, just to kind of contour my nose a little bit. And then I kind of just go back in and soften those lines a little bit with whatever product is left on this brush. So now for eyebrows, I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in taupe and the Anastasia Beverly Hills number 12 brush. This is just a duo brush. It has a angled brush on one side and a spoolie on the other. There's a fuzz ball in my spoolie. So I just dip my brush into the product and then put it onto my hand. So after I go in with my dip brow to fill in any sparse areas, then I just go back in with some concealer to kind of clean up any mistakes that I made. And to just sharpen my brow. And this brush that I'm using to do this is just this flat little like concealer brush, but it doesn't have a number or anything, but I did get it in a LA Girl eyeshadow palette. After I've cleaned up all the edges, I go back in with my Brow Wiz from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This one is in dark brown. And I kind of just like define everything, and I really concentrate this in like the super sparse areas where there's like absolutely no hair. But I use this to just kind of like sharpen everything and define. Because the dip brow, because it's such a light color, I use it as like a base kind of, and then this one I'll use to really just fill in everything, and then I use it to create like hair-like strokes too. Okay, so after my eyebrows, I go onto my eyeshadow, and to start my eyeshadow, I use the Lemonade Eye Primer. This is actually a color correcting eyelid primer. It's from Benefit Cosmetics. I don't use it to color correct as I really don't feel like I need to color correct my eyelids, but I just like, I really like the formula, and I really like using it as a base underneath my eyeshadows because I feel like it works really well to help them stay, help my eyeshadows stay. So I just take my finger and I apply a little bit to my eyelid. I just pat it right on with my fingertip. I feel like that's the best way to blend it. So once I apply my eyelid primer, I'm going to go in with like a skin tone, really light colored eyeshadow. This one is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's in the shade Blanc. And the brush I'm using to apply this is my Morphe G17 Fluffy Blending Brush. And I really just like to pack that on over the eyeshadow base. So once I've packed that skin tone colored eyeshadow onto my eyelids and made a nice base for all my other eyeshadows, I'm going to go back in with a darker orangey shade. This one is called Birkin, and it's from Anastasia Beverly Hills as well. I'm going to use my Morphe E23 blending brush, and I'm just going to apply that shade to my crease. And blend it up to my brow bone. But as you can see, I'm not taking it down here onto my lid. I want to leave that area really light. Once I've applied all that Birkin shade, I'll go back in and just buff out the edges to eliminate any harsh lines that I may have created, because I don't want no harsh lines. And I'm just using that G17 Morphe brush again, the one that I applied the nude color with. And I didn't add any more product to this brush, I'm just using whatever product is left. Okay, So before I apply my false lashes, I'm going to apply a thin coat of mascara. The mascara I'm using is the Lash Domination mascara from BareMinerals. And I'm just going to apply a thin coat to my lashes because I feel like this helps the false eyelashes to just adhere a little bit better to my natural ones. Okay, so the lashes I'm using today are from House of Lashes. They are just really thin and wispy. I don't know what they're called, but I will look up the name of these ones and link it in the description box below. And the glue that I use to apply these lashes is also from House of Lashes. It's the white one because I do have the white one that dries clear, and then they have the darker one. And I just apply a thin layer of this to the band. Okay, so once I got my eyelashes on, I'm going to go back in with the shade Birkin that I put all over my crease, and I'm going to apply that to my lower lash line, again using the Morphe E23. And I just kind of want to smoke out my lower lash line with this color. It's not going to look too dramatic because it is a lighter shade, but it's just going to kind of complete my eye look and tie in the top with the bottom. Okay, so once I've finished applying that eyeshadow to my lower lash line, I'm going to go back in with my mascara, and I'm going to give my false lashes a nice coat to just define them a little bit and blend my natural lashes in. And then I will also apply a thin coat of mascara to my bottom lashes as well. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in with my big fluffy powder brush from Real Techniques and my CoverGirl truBLEND mineral powder to kind of just like set my face and blend my contour out a little bit so it's not too dramatic. So this powder is just to like set my face and finish everything. I'm just going to buff everything out super lightly, and I'm not using too much. Then once I've done that to set my face, I'm going to go in with a little bit of blush so I don't look dead and so I can add a little bit of color to my face. And the blush I'm using is from Tarte. It's called Expose, and it's the Amazonian Clay 12-hour blush. And I'm going to use my Real Techniques tapered blush brush and just apply this to the apples of my cheeks. I smile when I do this so I know where to put it, and then kind of just flick it out. And I'm going to use one more blush, the CORALista Coral Powder. And this one has a shimmer in it. I'll use this as a blush slash highlight. So last but not least, I always do my lips. And for my everyday look, I like to keep my lips like nude and neutral. And I always use my NYX lip liner in the shade Natural. This is my favorite lip liner in the whole entire world. So I will overline my lips a little bit because, I mean, my lips don't suck, but they're not like as full as I wish they'd be. And I've never had my lips done. So this side I've overlined just barely, and this side I haven't. You see that? And then once I've lined my lips the way I like them, I'll just go in with this pencil and fill in my entire lip. And then if I need to, I'll go back in with that Lemonade eyelid primer from Benefit and a little concealer brush, and I will clean up along the edges of my lips. And then blend it out. So this is a yellow toned color correcting eyelid primer, but if you're just using a little bit of it, you're not going to be able to tell. And the reason I like to use this is because it's small and I can carry this with me in my makeup bag and my purse, and it has a little mirror. So that's the main reason that I use this, to conceal and kind of just clean up my lips. And then I'll either leave my lips like this, or I will put a little bit of lip gloss on. It depends what I'm feeling. Today, I think I'm going to add a tiny bit of lip gloss, and the lip gloss that I'm going to use is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It is Butterscotch, and I don't want too much because I want to keep my lips kind of matte. I don't want them too glossy, so I'm just going to focus the product super lightly in the center of my lip, and I also feel like this gives the illusion of like a fuller lip as well. And then just blend it in. And that's it. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys like it. This is my everyday go-to makeup look. This is the look that I do when I'm not feeling very creative, but I want to wear makeup. And this look never fails me. All the products that I use in this video I will link in the description box below. Thanks for watching. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, then please subscribe. And I'll see you guys later.